members do you see? So of course, not the exact names, like David, we don't know. What family members do you know? So, for example, the older man, mother, Brita, very good. Grandpa, David from Poland, say grandpa, or say grandpa, it's the short version. What's the long version? Grandma. What's the long version? About grandma or yes, grandmother. We have the kids, good. Father, grandfather, father, very good. So what about the women? Women. So if there's a girl and we have the same parents, daughter, good, right? A daughter, and she's my sister, right? She's my sister. Now, brothers, right? So we have the brothers. If there's a guy and we have the same parents, they're brothers. Son. So if I have a baby and the baby is a boy, we have a son. Good. So here, Damien. Whoa, wow. So grandfather, grandmother, son, daughter, cousin, mother, brother, father. Very good. Siblings. Right. So that's a good one. So you can say brother if it's a boy, sister if it's a girl, or in general, siblings. Now, very good. We also have the uncle. So if my dad, because I'll say father or dad, right? If my dad has a brother, then he's my uncle. Or if my mom has a brother, then that's my uncle. Now, what if my dad or my mom have a sister? Yes, hello, Wasil. Welcome. My mom or my dad, if they have a sister, she is my... Very good. Very good, Tuomo. Very good, Carrie. So pronunciation here. Some people say aunt. We say aunt. Aunt. So I hear a lot of learners, a lot of students in my classes at the university or online, because I also have classes online where I speak to people, say aunt, aunt. So not aunt. You can say aunt. Some people say aunt. Say aunt, aunt. So it's like a long aunt. Aunt. Very good. We have that. Now, here's another one. Here is another one. Yes, that's a good one, David. Ant is also a bug, right? But we have a lot of words that have the same sound. They become homonyms, and they have the same sound, but there's different meaning. Exactly. So those are very good points there. Very good points. Now, we're going to talk a lot about these. We're going to talk a lot about these people, and we're also going to talk about friends. Friends. So here, we're going to use the board because you guys love the board. I know you guys love the board. So we're going to use the board. Here, let's look at the board. And what words are connected to friends? I love friends. What words are connected to friends? So you already gave me the family words. I like you too, Victoria. Thank you. Now, what words are connected to friends? So write me some words. Ooh, Sergio, very good. Yes, so then, good, David, a TV show. It's called Friends. I love that. So Damien's a girlfriend. So that's like a romantic. Damien, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend, as in, do you have a romantic relationship? So relatives, good, Tuomo. That's connected to family. Relatives are people who are in your family. Very good, Tuomo. So boyfriend, you have in this case, so you see girlfriend, boyfriend, that's a romantic one. If we say boyfriend or girlfriend, that's romantic. Now, some girls, they say, oh, my girlfriends, I'm going to go out with my girlfriends. That doesn't necessarily mean romantic, but typically these are romantic. Oh, good. Colleagues. That's a good one, David. So check the spelling. We'll check it later. Later, we're going to talk about this, but that's good. Damien has a wife. Yes, that's good. That is good. So that's another great family vocabulary word. We have wife. What is the masculine form of wife? So Nanda says, how do I call a female friend? So, like I said, you could say girlfriends. In America, we say, oh, girls say. If a girl says, oh, my girlfriends and I are going to have a coffee, that means you're female friends. Now, you could say female friend, You can say my girls. You can say the girls and I. Very good, Sonia. Very good. The husband, that's the masculine version of the wife. Grandma. Oh, so Victoria's teaching me Polish. In Polish, it's babcia. Babcia, right? Babcia. Good. Oh, yes, exactly. Very good. So that's how. But if you're a guy, and girlfriend is only romantic, and you don't say if it's a masculine, like male friends, you would say my boys, my guy friends, or my crew, or my. So that's it. So other words with friends. So let's say you want to make this into a noun. So we have relationship and friend. Add the same one. So you have relationships, romantic relationships at work, family relationships. But a relationship with friends is a relationship with friends. Friendship. 1 point for Sonia. Very good. So we're going to do this here. Add some color. You can say friendship. So I think friendship is very important. If someone is very nice, they're kind, they're open, they are friend, and then add something to the end. It's an adjective. Someone is there. Hey, how are you? Hey, for example, me. Hello, Sonia. Hello, David. I'm not closed. I am friend, blah, blah, blah. 2 letters at the end. 2 letters at the end. Yes, David. Very good. So you could say friendly. I'm a very friendly guy. I'm a very friendly teacher. And that's very important to be friendly. It's very important to be friendly. And in Texas, we are the friendliest people in America. So if you go to America and you want to meet friendly people, they say that you need to go to the South. Because in the South, we have a lot of friendly people. Very good. So here are a lot of words. And of course, you can do other ones. There's a lot of words that are connected to this, and we're going to talk about them. But that's a good introduction. So let's continue here. Let's continue. So we're going to talk about questions. So let's erase this. Questions. Now, we're going to practice our questions because when you have a conversation, it's very important to ask questions. So we have some, what are the question words? Question words. Now, typically, they start with WH. So give me the list here. We have a lot of them. You guys can do it. I believe in you guys. I believe that all of you can help me here. So help me. What are some question words? Ooh, Damien. Wow, Damien has a lot of them. Good. So here we're going to do why. That's the reason. Who, the people. Good. Very good. Where, Anwar. Very good. Where, the place. Where. What. Good. Now, next one. Ooh, when. Good. The time. Which. That's another good one. Which. So I think we got almost. Oh, what about if it's the way? For example, are you? Hi, blah, blah, blah. Are you? I know the way. Good or bad? Whose? Because that possessive. Very good, Sergio. Another one. When I say whom, think basic one. The first thing you learn is hello, and then a question word. It doesn't start with WH. Blah, blah, blah. Are you? Blah, blah, blah. Are you? Hi. Why are you? Let's see. Yes, Tuomo. Very good. How? How are you? So this is another question word. How are you? So there's a few. There's the possessive, whose, which, whom. Those are very good. But these are the best ones. Where, when, what, who, why, when, which. So now that we have these question words, the next one, if I we have some verbs here. Then the verbs. Now, if the verb is to be, for example, you're asked, the answer is I'm home. I'm home. You ask, where are you from? Good, Anya. Where are you from? I'm from America, Anya. Yes, exactly. So where are you? Where are you? So you see, in the normal sentence, it's you are home. Or you are at work, you are in the park, you are in the city. But these have to change. Where are you? It's a great question. Now, the next one is, let's say, if it's an action word. For example, let's say I play. So let's do this blue. I play football. I play football. That's the answer. What's the question? Good. So what do good? Or I play tennis. Good. Hossein, what do you do? What do you play? Good. What do you play? So here we have an important word, and it's the do. I play. What do you play? What sport do you play? So the main verb here is at the end. So the important thing here is to look at this. So we're going to look at some questions, and you guys are going to help me create this. So we're going to do it step by step. So don't worry if you get lost, ask me. So here, I'm going to ask you what is the correct. So for example, here we have these girls, and they're in a coffee shop. And girl number one, sorry about that, Victoria. I erased it. But you know what? The video will be recorded. It was recorded. So let me explain this one. Let's explain this one. So we have these two ladies. One lady was late. She was late. And so A is person A, B is person B. And person A said, blah, 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 have you been here? And person B said, about half an hour. So what is the question word that's missing here? So I think, very good, everyone. So most people got this one right. So it is correct. How long have you been here? How long have you been here? So with this one, it's a little bit, so we have the how, and we want to take how much time. So it's how long. So we could say how much time, but it's better to say how long. And then I have been, it's have you been? How long have you been waiting? How long have you been studying? So this is the ing. How long have you been studying or learning English? So here you could say studying, learning. So very good. So see, can you ask me a question that is similar to this? How long have you been? And then ing. How long have you been learning English? How long have you been doing blah, blah, blah? How long have you been playing tennis? So somebody told me they play tennis. How long have you been? How long have you been playing tennis? Because it started in the past and continues to the present. Very good. If you have any questions here, you can ask me, but we're going to continue here. How long have you been married? Good, Sergio. So have you been? And here it's not continuous, but that's correct. How long have you been? And then married. How long have you been married? And then here we do married. How long have you been married? How long have you been waiting here? Good, Sonia. So if you're late, you say, oh, sorry, I'm late. How long have you been waiting? How long have you been waiting here? How long have you been teaching? Good, Anwar. I've been teaching. I've been teaching English for 13 years. 13 years. Good. Great sentence here. So how long have you been waiting here? Good. Next one. So here, let's erase this, and we're going to go to the next question. Next question here. All right. So there's two girls here, but there's another person who's coming, right? Another. So there's two girls here. They are waiting. So girl A says, blah, blah, blah else is coming. Person B says, my little sister. So answer this one here. Answer this one. So the girl says they're waiting, they're having a coffee, they're having a lemonade, they are enjoying their time, they're friends. But there are 3 seats at the table. 3. And they're like, there's 2 here. And the girl is saying, hey, what other person is coming? Or blah, blah, blah else is coming. Good. A lot of people got it right. Yes. So do else is coming. There is a better one. Good, Romain. Good, Victoria. Everyone. Good. So here, who else is coming? So the girl says, hey, there are three seats at the table. Who else is coming? And then the friend says, my little sister. So here, we're going to look at the structure. So question word, why, where, blah, who. Here else is another person. And then here you would say is, or am, or are, and then verb ing. So here, for example, who is coming? Why are, and then of course you have to put the person here. So here, why are you? Why are you learning English? This is he is. Who is he speaking to? Why are you, or where are you learning English? So very good, everyone. So here, if you want to ask me a question with this format. So here, put this one, then choose one of these, and then the person, and then the verb ing. So ask me a question here, and I will answer this. For example, where are you eating dinner? Who else is coming? Why is she sleeping now? Why is she sleeping? Is she tired? Why is she sleeping? Where are you going? Very good, Carrie. Where are you going? I'm going to the center. After the lesson, I am going to the city center, Carrie. Thank you. Great question. Why is he late? So that's a good one, Sergio. So that's not the ing, but it's still why is he late? This one, if it's an action that is happening now, I am speaking. Why are you speaking? Who are you speaking to? What are you doing, Roma? I am teaching English. That's what I'm doing. Who is your favorite? Oh, so who is your favorite sea animal? Or I would say what? Very good question, David. What's your favorite sea animal? My favorite sea animal is the dolphin. I love dolphins. Why? Because they're very friendly to people. I swam with dolphins once and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Next one. Next question, everyone. So here we have this girl, right? And let's say, imagine that she is my friend. She's my friend. And you want to know, it's a friend from school, friend from work, friend from, and you want to ask, this is a question for your friends. Oh, this is my friend Emily. And you say, blah, 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 do you know her? From school, from work, from the park, from a party. Very good. All right, everyone. So here, vote everyone. Good, Sergio. Good. So here, everyone. 100% of people got it right. How do you know her? Kind of like, how are you? That's the verb to be, the verb. So where do you play? Do you know? Where do you know her? Or where do you know her from? Or how do you know her? This is a blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. Wow, that's very good, Victoria. Yeah. So I hope if you don't understand, just ask me a question. How do you know her? And the answer is, I met her on a business trip. I met her on a business trip. I've traveled and then I met her on a business trip. So let's continue. You guys are doing great. Next one. So this one is, it's a yes-no question. It's a yes-no question. Blah, 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 she just visiting. You're with your friends and you're saying, oh, my friend is here. My friend is here. Or my friend is in town. And the question is like visiting or working or traveling. You ask, it's a yes, no question. Remember, when all of these questions, it's yes and no. Now you have to ask yourself, is it the verb to be or is it an action? All right, so let's see. Good, so very good. A lot of people, 55% of you have it right. The correct response is. So here, let's look at how to do this. So, of course, we talked about you are playing. You are speaking. For a question, you do this. Are you playing? Easy. Are you playing? Now, she is visiting. Is she visiting or is she just visiting? So it's the same structure. You just change this right here to she is visiting. Is she visiting? Is she just visiting? Means here, just means only. Is she only visiting? Is she just visiting? And the answer is no. She's working here. She is not visiting. She is working here. So is she just visiting? Good. So maybe see if we can ask some questions with this format. Is she, and then do here, make sure it's ing. Is she or are you? Are you? And this, you don't need this. You don't need it. Is she, for example, is she learning English? Is your sister sleeping? Is she sleeping? So write a question with this. What is she cooking? Very good, Anya. What is she? So here you can put the question word. What is she cooking for dinner? Are they swimming on the beach? Good. So here you can change this to are. Are, not she, it's they. Are they here swimming? Are they swimming on this beach? Is she going? Yes, is she going to the mall? Is she talking with her dog? Great. Yes. Is everyone, oh wow. So is everyone understanding? Or I would say, does everyone understand? Because it's an action, not I am understanding, but I understand. So I understand this. We don't say I am understanding. You could say it, I guess, I am understanding, but typically you just say I understand. So I understand this, and is everyone or does everyone understand? Good. What is she singing? Good, 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 everyone. So let's continue here. Next question. Wow, look at this teacher. Look at this teacher. Now, the question is, you're asking about his job. You're asking about his job. So we already learned the jobs, but you're saying, oh, so this is, let's say this is my friend, and you're asking me about his job. So you say, you're asking about a job. How do you ask someone about somebody else's job? All right, very good. Very good, Sergio. Zaliha, Sanya, Victoria, very good, Victoria. Gosia, welcome, Gosia. Carrie, good, a lot. Exactly. So let's publish the results. Let's see. 72% of everyone in the chat got it right. What does he do? What do you do for a living? We learned that. What do you do? What does he do? So here, the important thing, a lot of people forget about the S. That is the biggest mistake that I see as a teacher. So here we're going to look at this because it's very important, and I know you guys love the board. You guys love the board because it's easy to understand. So he, she, it, the verb always has an S. Always has an S. So in a question, not what do he, no, what do you like? What do you like? What do we like? What do they like? What does he like? And we put an E. So the question here is WH. You can change it. What does he or she? And then change the verb. So give me a question here. Give me a question, everyone. For example, why does he sing? Why does he sing? Why does he sing? Where does she? And then give me the verb. Why? Where? When? Who? Where do you like? Good. Where? So this is do you. That's good. Where do you like to watch movies? What does she buy? Exactly. What does she buy every morning? What does it mean? Yes, what does it mean? Great, Sonia. Very good, Carrie. Why does he do it? Why does he do it? Great question. So here the important thing is don't forget about the S. Very important. Very important. Do you like animals? Good. Yes, I love animals, Victoria. You could say why. Why do you like animals? Why does he like animals? Good, good. Awesome. Great questions, everyone. So here we have this question. So here we have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. They are in a romantic relationship. So they are more than friends. More than friends. They love each other. They are in love. So Carrie says, who does he playing with? So I would say, who is he playing with? Because you say, he is playing with his sister. So it's, who is he playing with? Very good. All right, everyone. So great. All right, so here we have a boyfriend and girlfriend. And you see the guy, the boy, he went in the past. He went somewhere, to a different city. He went to a different city. He went to Paris. And now, the question is, give me the reason. Did he go there? And then the answer is because, or just his girlfriend is from there. So when you're asking for the reason, it is, why did he go there? Why did he go there? So here we're going to look at this, the structure. So I want you to think of these questions. Now here, another WH, where, who, when, why. These. Now normally we did the do. Why do you like blah, blah, blah? Why do you, and then, but here we're going to change this to the past. The past. Do is present. Did is past. So why, what, why, when, where, did, and then the person, you, he, blah, 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 and then the verb. For example, why did he go there? Now you ask me some questions here with this. Why, and then what did she like? Good. So here, very good, Sergio. So here, this verb, you don't need to put the S here. What did she like? What did she like? So here, you say no S. What did she like? Why did you eat SpongeBob? Oh, wow. That's a great sentence, David. I ate him because he was delicious. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? What did you come here? Oh, why did you come here? Good, good, Luftia. Why did you come here? I came here because I wanted to teach you. Why did she tell that? Or why did she say that, Carrie? Why did she say that? Great sentences. Great sentences, everyone. Great. Why did he go there? Why did you become a teacher? Great question. So remember, not Sonia, not became, because this one is the present. So why did you become? Why did you become a teacher? So for the answer, you're right. For the answer, you could say I became. Because I became a teacher in the past. I became a teacher because I love to teach. I love to meet people. I love to help people. So the question, in the question, the past is here. So this one is the past. So this one, it's okay in the present. Only one past. But here, this is the main verb, so it's past. I became a teacher because I love language, I love to learn languages, and I love to help people learn languages. Next one. All right, so look at this guy. Now, let's say I show you this picture, and you want to know his age. You want to know his age. So remember, everyone, I hear a lot of my students say, I have 37 years. But you don't say that. I don't say I have 37 years. You say a different one. So how do you say not I have 37 years, but write it in the chat. Good, everyone. Good, good, good. A lot of people are getting this right. A lot of people are getting it right. Yes. 100% of everyone in the chat answered correctly. How old is he? How old are you? How old are you? So tell me, everyone, how old are you in the chat? How old are you? And don't say, I have 35 years. I have 20 years. You say, you can say, I am 41. Good. Or you can also say, I am 41 years old. So tell everyone in the chat how old you are. So let's look at the board. I'm years old. I'm 37 years old. I'm 37 years old. I'm 37. And did you know my birthday was yesterday? It's a true story. My birthday was yesterday. So I'm 37 years old. So Tuomo, wow, is 79. Oh, wow. Wow. I am 10 years old, Victoria. Interesting. Good. Vanessa is 42 years old. Sonia says I'm too old. I'm 49 years old. Sergio. Victoria is from Poland, is 10 years old. Anya is 33 years old. Carrie is 46 years old. David is 49 years old. And this guy right here, how old is he? He's 34. Now, this one is a great question. Now, this one is a yes, no. So, to get on means to be friendly. To be friendly. So, when you say I get on, means I'm friendly. But here, the question is, hey, you and your friend, you get on well, or there's one word is missing. What you get on, why you get on, who you get on well, or do you get on well? And the answer is no, not really. See, the two guys, they don't get on. So 90% of you got it right. Do you get on well? No, not really. No, not really. All right. So here, this is a great game. Game number 2. Here, each sentence is talking about a person. A person, right? Which people are the sentences talking about? I'm gonna give you an option. And also use the highlighted words, the words that are in red, in your own sentence. So 2 parts. 2 parts. So next one. So here, my brother and his wife have recently had a baby. They have had a baby. So it's my brother. My brother had a baby girl. So who is the baby girl? What do I call the baby girl? So this is a little bit more difficult. Now, my brother, he had a baby girl. The baby girl is my blah, blah, blah. Not, is she my cousin? Is she my nephew? Is she my daughter? Is she my niece? So very good. So Sonia, maybe try again. Sonia, Sergio, maybe try again. All right, everyone. So if you're finished, write a sentence with had a baby. Do you know someone who had a baby? Do you know someone who had a baby? So this is the answer. The answer, 50% of everyone got it right. If you got it right, give yourself a point. It's my niece. If my brother has a baby girl, she's a niece. Baby boy is nephew. Someone, if you want to write a sentence with have a baby or had a baby. For example, my sister is going to have a baby in April. She's pregnant now. She is going to have. So we don't say make a baby. We don't say do a baby. We say have a baby. So, have you recently had a baby? Do you know someone who has had a baby? So write in the chat if you and use had a baby in a sentence. So make sure you use the red expression. We're going to move forward. Move forward here. Next one. So here, We got to know each other because we work closely together. We got to know each other, meaning I got to know the colleague, what she likes, what she does, what her hobbies are, her family, because you work closely together. Now, what person or what people are we talking about? So who are these people? Are they friends? Are they classmates? Are they colleagues? Or are they cousins? So remember, they work closely together. All right, very good, everyone. So let's publish the results. 85% got it right. 85% of people got it right. Colleagues. Next one. Now here we have these two girls, very friendly girls, and they said we shared an apartment in Gas Street when I first moved there. We shared an apartment. Now, my brother is single. I don't have nephews or a niece, unfortunately. Okay, so you don't have any nephews or nieces, unfortunately. So who are we speaking about? So they shared an apartment. So they're not sisters, right? They shared an apartment. They lived together. When the person moved there, they lived together. They are, you got it right. If you answered flatmates or roommates, give yourself a point. So in America, we say roommates. In Britain, they say flatmates. They are both correct. Yes, Victoria, flatmates. Flatmates are people who live together. They live together in the same apartment or in the same flat. In the same flat. It's the same thing. So these two girls, they're not classmates. They didn't study together at school. They lived together. They shared. Now the next one. Who is the man talking about? She got the house when we got divorced. She got the house when we got divorced. Victoria, flatmates, flat means apartment, like a house. Flatmates are people who live together in the same apartment. So not sister. It is people that are not the same family, different families. They live together. So here you see the couple, the man and the wife. They got divorced. I mean, they separated. It's very sad. Very sad. I'm always very sad when people get divorced. It's very sad. The man told his wife, "You can keep the house." So she got the house when we got divorced. Now, here, the man is talking about his ex-wife. Ex means from before. Ex-wife. Not now, because they got divorced now. The man and the woman got divorced. So she is the ex-wife. Very good. Everyone. So next question. So here, let's do this. Now, they moved next door last year, and we immediately got on. Remember, get on means to be friendly. Now, these two people, they moved next door. Next door means my house is here. Next door. Now, the next house. Now, who are they? Who are the people in the picture? Who are the people here? They moved in next door and we immediately got on. Exactly. A lot of people got it right. 100% of you got it right. Neighbors. Neighbors. Wow, very good. So do you get on with your neighbors? Tell me in the chat if you get on with your neighbors. because I have some very nice neighbors. They're very friendly and I like them. Now, here, this one is a very interesting one because we have this man, the young man says, I don't really get on with him. I don't get on with him means I'm not on friendly terms with him. He doesn't think I'm good enough for his daughter. So let me help you because a lot of people, oh, so Sonia says that the neighbors are very nice. Oh, good to know. David's neighbors are not nice. Wow. Why are they not nice, David? Why are your neighbors not nice? So a lot of people, so this man, the man with the green sweater, is married to the older man's daughter. Here again, the man with the green sweater is married to the older man's daughter. So the older man is not the father, he's the father of the wife. The older man is the father of the wife, but he's not the man's father. So what do you call that? If the older man is his wife's dad. Very good, Seren. Very good, Sonia. Awesome. So David says they don't like my car next to their house. Oh, I see. So you park your car in front of their house and that makes them angry. So let's publish, let's see. Ooh, wow. So most people said father, but it's not. It's father-in-law because it's not his father. It's his wife's father. So it's father-in-law. If you got it wrong, don't be sad. So don't be sad, Victoria. You are learning a lot. Next one. Wow, look at this friendly man. So he's over 70, means he's more than 70 years old. He's over, but he recently retired. So 1 year ago, he stopped working. That means retired. He recently retired. He's not working anymore. So my dad runs the company. Runs the company means my dad is the boss. He runs the company on his own. Now, who is this man? Is he the boss? Is he the uncle? Is he the grandpa? Or is he the father? Good, Victoria. Very good. Zeliha. Very good. Sonia. Good. All right, everyone. So let's see who got this one right. 71% of everyone got it right. Good. The grandpa. He's over 70. He's 73 or 74. So he's tired of working. He doesn't want to work. He wants to enjoy life. But my dad runs the company. It means my dad is the boss now. But before, it was my grandpa, but now it's my dad. All right, everyone. Last one. Last one for you. Last one for you. So here, in age, there's a big gap between us. Big gap means many years. In age, there's a big gap between us, but we're very close, meaning very friendly. They spend a lot of time together, but we're very close because I often picked her up from school and looked after her until mom and dad got home. So this is the big girl. So the big girl, so it's only niece, cousin, aunt, or little sister. So there's a big gap between us. But she said mom and dad. So they have the same mom and dad. Same mom, same dad. And the big girl picked the little girl up from school and looked after her, took care of her until the mom and the dad came home. So, who is the big girl talking about? Good, Zaliha. Good, Seren. Good. All right. So, of course, it could be aunt, but here, aunts don't have the same parents. And here it's the bigger sister speaking about her little sister. I picked her up. The big sister picked the younger sister up from school. And they spent a lot of time together at home until mom and dad got home.